Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
On behalf of BVO Sports TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon, makers of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect model for premium sound with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They are the ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit RayconGlobal.com. That's RayconGlobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Up in here. Good God Almighty!
Welcome to BVO Sports TV. In association with Brent Wade Holdings, the content you're about to see includes opinions, stories, and discussions created for entertainment purposes only. The views expressed do not reflect the official policy or position of BVO Sports TV or Brent Wade Holdings, LLC. Viewers and listeners are encouraged to think critically and form their own opinions.
Yo, what's going on? What's up, fight fans? It's your boy BVO Sports TV. We back. Man, shout out to my brother Dank Father. Man, I always call him the genius of boxing. He did a little capping. Be doing a little capping, but the brother knows boxing, man. Shout out to my brother Free. You know, we in here, we working, man. So we got a lot to talk about, man. A lot of cats, man, tried to say BVO is lying. BVO pickle pulling. Oh, BVO, you don't know what you're talking about. When I said a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago, I said, you know what? We're going to get Teofimo versus Shakur Sanchez. People said I was lying. They said I was telling the wrong things. And guess what? We getting that fight. And I got the information straight from the horse's mouth. That's Teofimo Lopez, the two-time Ring Magazine champion. For the goofballs, for the suckers. You know, that's a two-time lineal champion. That means you had to beat the man, the best man in the division to get that belt. So that's what we did. And we about to beat Shakur. Easy work. Easy work. Stupid paydays. But no. It's going to be a good fight. The exciting thing about this is that, guess what, y'all? We ain't got to talk about no fantasy fight. We talking about something that's actually going to happen. So shout out to boxing. Because I know a lot of y'all like me, man. Y'all get tired of these fantasy fights. It gets so bad sometimes with these fights that you will see content creators go at each other. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to rip your head off. Oh, nigga, your feet stink. Nigga, you got on Mexican Jordans. You see all that because, hey, at the end of the day, just remember, I'll cook you, Dunk. I'll cook you, brother. Don't make me drop the link and cook you, brother. That's what I do. I hibachi niggas, man. Be careful. But I'll say this, though, man. It's exciting. It's a great day in boxing. Because guess what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. BVO doesn't favor T.O. to win this fight. I think we're going to win, but I don't favor him to win this fight. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm excited. I think no matter how it goes, this is good for boxing. Because guess what? Two guys from the same generation get in the ring. They're going to see what they can actually do and see who comes out on top. Because at the end of the day, man, that's all that matters, man. It's the best fight the best. No BS, no girl talk. Just the best fight the best. That's all we want to see. Hey, what's his name? Dead Layer. Hold on, what are you talking about I'm capping about, man? Tread lightly, punk. We'll throw you right to the trash where you belong, man. So be careful, man. Tread lightly. But I'll say this, man. I'm just excited because I love the sport of boxing. I really love the sport of boxing. And to see these young guys get in here, and fight and do their thing, I'm excited about it. So we'll see what happens, man. But I will say this. The one thing I will say is that Tio has to be on top of his game. Him struggling to be first can't be an issue. Tio struggling to take the fight to somebody can't be an issue. And at the end of the day, I can't wait to see it because I love this sport, man. And you guys can tell me what you think in the comments. I asked you this, Dank, since you're here early, man. Do you think that Tio can win this fight? I think it's a 60-40 fight. And I'll be honest, I give 60% to Shakur Sanchez because the brother's special. And that's no slight to T.O. I just think that a guy like Shakur is a very dangerous opponent. And really, this is going to be a chess match. We're going to see who's the best and who want to do what. And for me, I just love the sport of boxing, so I don't really care who fights who. I just want to see brothers get in there and beat each other dead. That's what I love. Super my Ohio brother DP showing love. And smash the like button for your boy BVO. I'm just excited about it because for the first time in a long time, we getting like fights instead of just talking about fight. We getting them. I mean, we got Usyk just called out Deontay Wilder, so he want to give Deontay Wilder a retirement plan. Talking about he gonna beat the black off Deontay. I want to see him do it. I want to see the champ get one more shot at the ring. Hey, and you know my favorite thing about Deontay used to be speak it, believe it, receive it. I definitely want to see that. So I mean, it's great. It's great for me to actually say, you know what, y'all? For the first time in a long time, it looked like guys gonna get in the ring and make stuff happen. And that's what I want to see. I done had enough of the games. I done had enough of the fake arguments. I done had enough of that. I want to just see some people fight. That's what I want to see. I'm tired of I don't know about y'all. I get tired of the whole make-believe fights. So, what if this guy fly from the moon and fly to Maine and fight this? Man, I want to see brothers get in there and beat each other dead. That's what I want to see, man. I'm hoping that T.O. for sure get in there and be able to stop Shakur, maybe cut off the ring and don't let him get away from you. Make him fight. Do like Miguel Cotto did to Mayweather. Make him fight. Don't leave any room. Go straight ahead. Make sure you keep feet smart and make sure you go in there and get him out of there. You can't play with Shakur. Shakur is a monster. People don't realize that about Shakur. Shakur is an absolute monster. You can't play with him. What's going on, my brother Prize and What's going on, man? My brother Juan, my brother Juan, que pasa?
What up, bro?
What's going on, man? We just talking about one of the great fights. Remember they said I was lying, man, when I told them T.O. was fighting my man Shakur Sanchez. They said I was lying. They said I was making it up. I got the comments, man. They said all that, but now the fight is here. What you think about this great fight, man?
I'm excited for it. T.O. finally stepping up, doing what he's supposed to do. But I think Shakur is gonna show out, boy. I think he's just gonna dominate. I think T.O. will be good in spots, man, but I think he ain't never seen nobody like Shakur. But he can win, though. T.O. can show up and surprise you. When he fight like big names, like I feel like he fight down to his competition, but he knows this is a fight that could put him in a very good position if he wins it. But I feel like he's gonna come up a little short.
I feel like you got a good point. I'll just say this, my brother. They all really be real. They both need this fight. And shoot to my brother DP, he said Shakur going dog walk T.O. Hey, you talking that big stuff. Where's your money at, punk? Where's your money at? Give me some of that birthday money,
smash the like button, please.
Definitely smash the like button for your boy, man. Because, you just got all that money, DP, for your 65th. Man, put some of that money, put some money on the wood to make the betting good. You know how that go, baby boy. Don't talk about T.O. unless you're going to put some money up. Because at the end of the day, I know people don't like to keep say this, but guess what, man? Boxing's back. Boxing's back, suckers. I know all y'all hate it. I know y'all prayed it would go away. Boxing is back. Boxing is back. Big time boxing is back. You guys gotta just realize, we just heard Shakur Sanchez, one of the best fighters in the world, is about to fight Teofimo Lopez.
That's dope.
So I mean, come on, man. It's all smiles over here. You got Sergey Batiz getting ready to fight, WBC champion, 140. I mean, you got Lara. Come on, we got this weekend. We got my nigga Lara back from the dead. They didn't dug Lara and they didn't duck up Jenna. They didn't dug them niggas up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what you think about this? We celebrate this today, man. Mark, what you think about this, brother?
Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to my guy, Price Fighter, BVO, the whole Sports Network. Please smash that like button. I'm happy about it. You know, it's a good card that's coming up this weekend. I got some
Yeah.
money on that Lara fight. I expect
Mhm.
Erislandy Lara to go in there and handle business. I think he's in his Cuban prime, 55 years old. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz. You know, a lot of
Look,
people, including myself, I call that fight Tank Davis's leftovers. But at the same time, I
hey,
mean,
man,
that's a good
don't do that.
matchup.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no. I'm giving them their credit. That's a good matchup. I can't lie. I like the two styles. But I think Lamont is eventually going to figure out Pitbull Cruz, start turning them, and pretty much, if not, I don't think he's gonna stop him, but I think he's gonna box him eventually and figure out his style. But I mean, yeah, it's a decent, little path of boxing. Because when does the TO fight happen? When is
The
that fight happening?
31st. The 31st, my brother. The 31st.
I mean, yeah, it's
January
Of
31st, my brother.
January.
Of January,
yeah.
not
I was about to
December.
say they fighting on New Year's Eve. Wow.
Hey, that would be lit. I don't care what nobody say.
Nah, that would be ain't nobody watching that fight. You crazy?
Hey, if them niggas can fight in the middle of the street, they can fight at New Year's, man. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nobody trying to go to that fight. Are you
I seen
crazy?
niggas fight in the middle of the street where they ride bikes, man. I don't care what they say. I want
Wow,
to see them
dude.
bang. But let me ask y'all this, man, because this is such an exciting day. I ain't gonna lie, man. Can't nobody blow my high, man, on this, because I'm just excited because you know what? We got a bunch of fights to break down.
Yeah.
We got my man Jesus Ramos. I know y'all fools call him Jesus. We call the nigga Jesus over here. Shout out to my nigga Jesus Ramos.
That's
Getting in
crazy.
there with Shane Mosley Jr. I think he gonna beat him dead. I mean,
know.
to me, Shane Mosley
As do I.
Jr. He's nice, but he type of dude to get beat to death when he fights somebody for real. He more of a Randy Orton where he'll fight you when you half dead. He might beat
You
you when you
beat
half
Danny
dead.
Jacobs.
He was half dead. He was
Everybody,
half dead.
Danny Jacobs done
Man, Danny
destroyed
Jacobs
him.
is fasted.
He was
No, but
way past it.
everybody still picked Danny to win.
No, they did not. No, they did not.
A
Well,
lot of
They
you
did
people
could
was
not.
give
like,
it. You
man,
could give
Danny
him
going
credit for
to.
that. You could give him credit for that if you want, Prize. But I mean, I don't think
That's
Shane
a reach,
Mosley.
prize. That's a
Shane
reach.
Mosley, he like a journeyman. I ain't gonna say he a bad fighter because anytime I see him, he ain't entertaining fights. But nah,
Yeah.
he's
No, I can
a
dig it.
C
He
plus.
not his dad though. He
I
not his
give him that.
dad though. That's the problem, bro. He not his dad. And
Yeah, Jesus
whenever you
Ramos should
fight,
put hands on him.
and when you fighting a dude, when you fighting with that last name is synonymous with beating niggas to death. Like Shane Mosley used to beat niggas unconscious. I don't think people realize
Man,
he
you
was
cussing
beating
a lot.
blood. He was what?
You
You talking
cussing
about?
a lot.
I ain't cuss when I
Then
said the N-word. Oh, my bad. I gotta work on that.
yeah, you said
Um,
N word a lot, bro.
well, my bad. I'm working on it. But he's beating people to death. And one thing I will say is one of my favorite fights when Shane Mosley fought Margarito. And Margarito was beating everybody to death. And then he come out of nowhere and just beat blood out his face. And I was just like, if y'all like boxing, see, I'm a real boxing fan. I like when I see dudes getting beat so bad, you just start seeing blood come out of their body. Like he was beating blood out of the man's body. Like, you seen David Benavidez doing that to Anthony Yard. Man, I like that's boxing. When my man Devin hit Brian Norman Jr. and his eye was all over the place. I like that kind of stuff. I like the brutality of boxing. What about you guys?
Yeah, that's definitely a part
As
of
do
it.
I enjoy seeing people get beat up. I like when the dude get hit on the chin and then his body just hit the ground. It'd be
Yeah.
crazy. And then the referee be trying to get in there to catch him.
Yeah, I'll shoot to my brother Puerto Rican Free. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to see the rematch with Bud and Canelo. If I'm
Yeah.
Canelo, stay away from that slick black nigga, man. He already beat you up. It's hard to beat them guys, man.
Wow.
I
If
mean,
I'm
they're gonna
him,
put another $100 million on him, BVO.
yeah, but if I'm him, I'm gonna try to fight maybe fight Chris Eubanks or somebody, man. Fight somebody
You
that
He
ain't
got
getting $100
smoked.
million for not no Chris Eubanks.
Banks. What in the
I
world?
mean, I don't know, man. Fight somebody. I just don't think he's ready for Bud, man. I just think it's unfair. It's unfair to put him in there with Bud because, for one, Bud is a slick nigga. It's hard to beat him. It's hard to beat him. And I don't think Canelo
That's
should waste
unfair.
his time. He shouldn't try to please. He shouldn't try to please. He can't please nobody.
Brought this man up 2 weight classes. Now it's unfair. It's unbelievable.
Hold on. He was the bigger man clearly. And he cherry picked Canelo. Let's just be real. It's the same thing
You
Canelo
said
did.
Bud cherry pick Canelo, BVO.
Yes.
You need to stop.
Yes, he did.
You need to stop.
Why didn't he
That's
fight one of
crazy.
them dudes at 54? He cherry picked. He felt he seen something with Canelo.
Because he wanted to. He had the nuts to move up and fight a dude at 68. What are you talking about? He wanted to be a 3-time undisputed.
If you want to say that, you can. But what you got on this Puerto Rican freak?
What?
I see you in the cut laid back.
Yeah, run.
You saying Bud cherry pick Canelo is blasphemy and it's diabolical.
Brian Free.
No, this is a dude that BVO said was going to beat Bud at first.
Yeah.
So I mean, no, you can't say a man move up pretty much 3 weight classes, cherry picked a guy that was 3 weight classes above them. The man was the undisputed champion. He was 3 weight classes above him, and he fought him. That's not a cherry pick.
Fight Jerron Ennis. Don't worry about Canelo. Fight Bud should worry about Canelo.
But see, I can't say is Canelo doing something wrong. If Canelo is the one that wants the rematch, it's Canelo that will be asking for the rematch. It's not Bud. Bud don't need the rematch. Bud won. It's Canelo.
Canelo the A side, man. Stop that, free. Canelo the A side.
I don't care if Canelo's the A side, the C side, the B side. Bud won the fight. He's not calling for a rematch. Canelo is.
Bud want that stupid bag from
no, do you understand? Do you understand when you call for a rematch is because you lost or you feel like you was wrongly not awarded the fight?
Mm-hmm.
That's
or
why
the people said you didn't win.
You don't ever hear the winner calling for a rematch. You always hear the loser calling for the rematch. Bud is not calling for a rematch. It's Canelo. So Canelo,
I can't say you never hear that. I can't say that.
What up, Clarence? What up, brother Brian?
When Castillo got robbed versus Floyd called for the rematch. So you can't say the winner never called for a rematch.
No, Castillo didn't get robbed. What Floyd did was Floyd said, "Okay, y'all don't believe I won the fight. I'll show you again that I won the fight." He didn't.
Ain't that the winner calling for the rematch?
But still, that's the winner calling for the rematch.
He said, I will fight him again. He didn't ask for a rematch. He said, I'll fight him again.
Floyd kind of pressed that, Free. He kind of pressed that.
Like you opening up the option is what you're saying. Free.
Is
that he opened the option to him?
Okay, is Bud asking for a rematch?
You just said
I heard it. No,
is Bud asking for the rematch?
No, I don't believe it.
I don't think so. Oh, you gonna find something technical to say?
Stop it.
I know you're gonna find something technical when you get
love. Stop with the Canelo love, dog. The man got beat up. You thought he was gonna win. He lost. It is what it is. Now I want to go back to Jesus Ramos.
Yeah.
I think people not paying attention to Jesus Ramos. I think people looked at the Lubin fight and said, Lubin won that fight. Some people say Lubin won the fight. Me personally, I think Lubin lost that fight. But if y'all paid attention to Jesus Ramos got 24 fights. He only got 1 loss.
Yeah. I don't know about Jerron Ennis, brother Brian, because I feel like Jerron Ennis on another 54 mission. I don't feel like he would. I don't know though. If the money right, you never know.
Man, Bud don't even know who that is, man. I gotta stop this, man. Bud don't even heard of this dude.
Bro,
I don't even know if Bud. Come on, man, Free. Do you know? You think Bud Crawford know who Jerron Ennis is?
Yeah, he spoke to him on the phone.
I don't know. What you think about it, Free? Because I don't know how we skip with Jesus Ramos.
I don't even know where the hell Boots and Bud coming in a conversation. So
somebody in the chat was asking about what about Jerron Ennis?
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. They not fighting each other.
Yeah, I think Bruce Ennis is on the 54 mission.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fight.
Bruce Ennis is at Jerron Bruce Ennis is at 54. Bud is at 68 or 60, whatever he did. I don't care nothing about Boots and Bud right now. We talking about the fights that's going on this weekend. Y'all talking about fights that's not happening. Y'all gotta get it together. Stay on topic.
Yeah. And you
Well,
know what I
it's
will say
hard to
about it?
read comments for Jesus.
Let me say this. Let me say this about that card.
You reading comments, cutting me off while I'm sitting here talking. I mean, you want to read
You went
comments?
in and out.
Hold on 1 second. Let me say this real quick. I want to get your opinion on this. And shout out to Lamont Roach because he got a couple guys. Shout out to our in the field reporter, Big Dre, out there in DC. He interviewed John Roach. I believe that's Lamont's little brother. He's going to be on the card. And another brother named Ben Johnson he interviewed that's going to be on that card. So they got a nice little card. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard of Ben Johnson, light-skinned brother. They had the open workouts up in Philadelphia. I mean, not Philadelphia, in DC. And my brother Big Dre was our man on the spot out there and got us some interviews with a couple of those guys. But let me ask you this, though, Freak. If Jesus beats Shane Mosley, does this prove anything at 160?
It doesn't prove anything at 160 outside of there's another guy there that y'all have to look out for. I mean, Shane Mosley, he's only known because of his father. Shane Mosley hasn't really done anything at 60. I mean, Shane Mosley, I would say he's probably somewhere between a C or a B level fighter. But he hasn't done anything. I mean, if you look at it, he fought 3 notable guys, and I believe he lost all 3 of those. Maybe one of them he might have won. I mean, he fought only 3 notable guys, and I think
3 guys. You would say, what's the 3 guys?
Jacobs.
He beat him.
Jacobs is what's the other guy name? It's a guy that just fought.
He beat Gabe Rosado.
Yeah, he beat Gabe.
Yeah, Jason Rosario, but
he was old. He was old when he beat him.
What do we?
He lost to Quigley and I think Brandon Adams.
Quigley kicked his ass.
Yeah, Brandon Adams. That's what I was thinking of. Brandon Adams. He lost to Brandon Adams.
Well, ain't no shame in that. What other dude from the contender? What's the dude's name? The one that put Virgil down 3 times. What's that dude? He beat that dude to death. Borochek. Yeah, he just beat Borochek to death. So I mean,
yeah,
I feel what you're saying. But let me ask you this though, Free, because one fight that's really missed on this card is Lamont Roach by Isaac Cruz. I got Lamont Roach winning a boring 12 round decision. What about you?
I don't know how that fight gonna go. It's a 50-50 fight. I don't know how that fight gonna go. Lamont Roach is a counter puncher. He never really fought anybody with the style of a Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is gonna come forward and keep throwing shots. You have to hit Pitbull Cruz with something to make him respect you, or you have to sit him down. There's only one person that made him respect him, and that was El Rayo. But if you go back and look at that El Rayo fight, El Rayo kept moving. El Rayo never sat in front of Pitbull Cruz. Lamont Roach don't fight like that. He's not a mover. He's a guy that's a counterpuncher, and he pretty much stands and look for the open shot and wait to counterpunch you. So I don't know how Lamont Roach going to do in this fight. I will favor Lamont Roach because I believe he's the better boxer, but I don't know how he's going to do it. But another thing is, I said it earlier when I was on B3, I wouldn't be surprised if Pitbull Cruz wins a split decision because we know that Pitbull Cruz is the WBC interim champion. He's the WBC interim champion. They just cleared Matias for his fight, so he will be fighting on January 10th. They cleared him. And what's a bigger fight? Matias versus Lamont Roach or Pitbull Cruz versus Matias? We know the Puerto Rican and the Mexican fan base is gonna show up to that fight. So I wouldn't be surprised if Pitbull Cruz win a split decision where we believe that Pitbull lost.
Well, let me ask you this, Free. So you had to change
Pitbull gonna have grease in his eye.
Hold on. So you got to change the heart on Pitbull. I thought you said he was garbage.
I think he's easy to beat. I think all you gotta do is box
my
and
last
turn
statement?
him.
I don't think you heard my last statement. I don't think you heard
No,
my
what-
last statement. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Pitbull Cruz win a split decision when we believe that he lost.
Oh, okay. I see. I must have missed that part.
Up in here. Thank God Almighty.
I don't know how I missed that, but I'll say this, man. The funny part about it was I could see that, but I don't know about y'all. I think Esau Crew is garbage. He's garbage.
Yeah,
all he pretty much do is just throw that big looping hook. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
He has
hoping-
no good footwork. He's sloppy and he's real small, so he's kind of awkward. Say what?
He told it to a slugger.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean,
BVO like it. Ain't that what
No,
BVO
he's
says?
a
nah,
bum.
but he's that's garbage. All you got to do is what El Rayo do. All you got to do is box and turn that dude, bro. All you have to do is box and turn him. Now,
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't know if
according
Lamont
to
can do
BVO,
that.
that's the sweet science. My bad. Go
Look at my
ahead.
brother Josh.
I don't know if Lamont can do that. What up, Josh? But I feel like he can because it's really not that hard. Just box and turn this dude.
My
You
brother
see him,
Bentley, salute.
he don't
Salute to the
do
illest.
nothing special, man. So I think he's garbage like BBO,
I
straight
mean,
like that.
I'll say this. No matter how it go, I think it's a good fight. And shout out to
Yeah.
Lamont, because one thing about Lamont Roach, he done took a lot of flack. You know, a lot of the fans from I'm not gonna bring his name up. A lot of her
Great
fans
boy.
get so mad about like whenever you say anything about him. So it's just like, man, Lamont Roach really, to me, I think he came out all right. If I was Lamont Roach, I would never bring that dude up again. Never bring up that dude again and just move on with your career, because at the end of the day, you lost a lot of time like waiting on this dude. Like, I wouldn't even do that. Like, I say this, and one thing I want to ask y'all this before I even move on: are they gonna strip Lamont Roach at 130? I mean, he ain't fought in what, a year and a half, almost two. I mean, his last fight when he took the belt off
They
Hector
should.
Garcia, he should
It's been a
strip.
year.
They should strip him, man. Yeah, they should strip
We-
him, man. It's like been a year, man. He should.
I mean, the WBA has always been pretty wonky. I mean, when was the last time Tank defended his belt? What, in March? May?
Yeah,
He defended it against Lamont Roach.
That's what I'm saying. In March?
Yeah, March this year.
So that's like 10 or 9 months. He probably ain't gonna get back in there next March. I mean, that's how the WBA rolls. They don't really put no pressure on their champions to defend. I remember they had that Japanese dude at middleweight. I think his name was Murata. He never defended that belt. 2 years they elevated him. And they just let him sit there.
I mean, but
That's how they roll. They ain't got no rules.
Champions usually only mandated to fight to defend their title usually once a year anyway. They only mandated usually once a year. Look at what Gary Russell was doing. He said, okay, the champions don't want to get in with me, then I'm just going to fight my mandatory. And he will only fight once a year because that's the only
That's
time
the
they
BC
mandate their
for you.
fights.
yeah. I'll tell you this though. That's not the way you want to do it, man. I just think at 130, it's a bunch of guys that can be fighting for that belt. A lot of young, hungry lions that want an opportunity to show what they can do. And they can't do it if Lamont still got the belt. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll say this, though. Kudos to them. Kudos to Lamont and Esau for moving on and getting the fight. You know, we don't want to. There no way we're not trying to slander Little Red. We don't want nobody trying to put sugar in our gas tank or break our car window. So we ain't saying nothing about your boy Tank at all. But I'm just glad these guys is moving on and getting their fights done, man. Because at the end of the day, man, I just want to see brothers get beat dead. I want to see somebody get hurt. That's what I want to see. I want to see guys fight. I done had enough of the soap opera, man. Like, I feel like sometimes I'll be like watching Ricky Lake. Well, I used to watch with my grandma back when I was a kid. Like, I get so tired of the drama and stuff. I just want to see guys fight. That's what make What make boxing. That's just what make boxing great, man.
That's the reason why the WBA ain't doing nothing about that championship title, because
Why?
the interim champion is a guy named Jazza Dickens.
That's crazy.
Jazza Dickens, and then
From
after
Germany?
him,
he
it
from
says
the
it's
UK?
Great Britain.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
okay.
And then they got another guy I mean, though the Raymond Ford is the only notable guy, the first notable name you see, and he's number 4. Everybody else, these first 3 people, I've never heard of these guys. One guy, hold on. They got one guy that's number 3 over Raymond Ford. This man is 8-0. He's number 3.
Yeah.
From Japan.
So maybe they're giving them to the book because they ain't got nobody, and we don't want to see them little petite Japanese dudes fighting either. Man, I'm cool seeing that.
That's why they not stripping them, because it ain't nobody there that's notable.
Beat people dead, so speak for yourself, boy.
You said what? You said, boy, I got your boy swinging, punk. You sound crazy. But I'll say this.
That's why they ain't stripping them. There ain't nobody there notable worth stripping them for.
Yeah.
Raymond Ford.
Raymond Ford is number 4.
Yeah.
He's not in position.
I mean, if the WBA wanted to, they'll move that guy up if they wanted him, if they really wanted to. They ain't got no damn precedents or rules or procedure they follow.
I mean, Raymond Ford is number 4 in the WBA. He's number 3 in the WBC. He's number 2 in the IBF, and he's number 6 in the WBO. So if any position, he's going to go to IBF or the WBC route, because he's number 4 in the WBO. I mean the WBA.
Yeah, but let me ask y'all this real quick, because I think this is a big thing. What do you guys think about my brother Usyk calling out what's left of Deontay Wilder, saying he's gonna get his shovel and dig up what's left of Deontay Wilder and give him a title shot? What you guys think about that?
I think it's nasty work. I don't want to see it. I think that would be a very, very bad fight for Wilder. Yeah, that's really all I can say about that. It's nasty work. Usyk calling this man out. His career just for another payday.
Hey, it could very well be a cherry pick gone wrong, because he could be looking at Wilder and saying, "Oh, he easy picking," and Wilder land that big right hand. He landed one last time and knocked Usyk out. It could be a cherry pick gone wrong, but
man,
I don't think
you're talking about fairy tales.
No, I'm being honest, because that's what Wilder do. If he lands the big right hand, 95% of the time, the guy
do a spin. He did a 360, a 360 spin in the ring, freak. Did you see that man do a spin and then he fell?
I didn't see that man do a 360 in the ring.
Or excuse me, a 180.
I didn't see him do a 180 in the ring.
I know that man did a spin, and then he fell.
He fell pretty hard. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Joseph Parker well, matter of fact, did you see him against the Navy cook?
Hold on. Joseph Parker do what?
Well, I saw Joseph Parker put hands on him. Did you see him against the Navy cook? Did you see Deontay Wilder?
You mean Deontay Wilder win?
Yeah, against the Navy cook when he was on Black Prime.
No, I didn't. I don't watch Black Prime.
Well, my whole point is Deontay Wilder looked like trash. It was a terrible, like, the referee had to do a fake stoppage, essentially. Like, Wilder couldn't even put that guy to bed. And you expect me to believe he going to have a shot nail against Usyk? This is a fairy tale.
All I said is it could be a cherry pick gone wrong. I understand you like glazing people, but I'm just giving you what reality is. It could be a cherry pick gone wrong.
And I'm disagreeing with
you
that.
You act like Wilder ain't knock out 41 guys out of his 45 opponents.
I mean, Usyk ain't gonna be one of them guys. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying. You act like Wilder ain't knock out 41 of his 45 opponents.
I mean, that was then. This is now. Crazy. I mean, that Wilder's gone.
Somebody his last fight.
That was a fake rough stoppage. That guy wasn't even hurt.
Anything that happens that you don't agree with, you call it fake or somebody doing something crazy.
BVO, matter of fact, BVO, did you watch that fight?
When he fought the fry cook?
Yeah. Did the referee not dive in early?
I thought that was super early, but I like Wilder, so I didn't
exactly, bro. That's all I'm saying. Why does it look like trash? He get beat half, like BVO like to say, beat half to death. Probably fully to death.
I just think I think in this case it could be a cherry pick going wrong. I just want to say I want to send some love to Usyk because one thing about Usyk, man, he's a true champion because he actually give Deontay Wilder a chance that we seen Deontay Wilder give that same chance to Tyson Fury. People forgot Deontay Wilder bought Tyson Fury back in time boxing, so I'm excited about it.
I have no problem with him giving him a chance. Why he ain't give him a chance after he beat AJ?
Say it again.
Why he ain't give him a chance after he beat AJ?
Back in 2022, I don't know.
He could have gave him a chance after he beat AJ. Why he wait like 3 years to give him a chance?
Maybe he was trying to get that power a chance to cool off. Probably would have worked. I mean, at the end of the day, man, Deontay Wilder can punch still. I mean, we heard the big Chinaman Zilly Zhang say, yeah, he still can punch. He just didn't get me clean. So, I mean, he can still punch. He just didn't get his dude clean. But I will say this, though. I just really want to give Usyk all the credit in the world because that's some Muhammad Ali type of stuff to say, you know what? You from my time period, I owe you a beating too. You know, it's just like when he fought Big Cat. He didn't have to fight Big Cat. I don't think Cleveland Williams was up in the ranks that time, and he gave us one of his best performances ever.
I give him credit for getting in the ring with Wilder, but I don't give him that much credit because we know Wilder is not the same Wilder that he once was before. So I give him a certain amount of credit because he could have fought Wilder when he came straight to heavyweight because he was the undisputed champion at cruiserweight. He could have became Wilder's mandatory and fought Wilder right away. He could have fought AJ right away. He chose to warm up. So that's why I'm not getting on Jerome Boots Ennis when took a tune up, but everybody was jumping on him. But there ain't nobody say nothing about Usyk taking a tune up because Usyk was the undisputed champion. He took a tune up when he got the heavyweight. Nobody speak about that though.
Yeah, but then he went on to put hands and feet and win the undisputed title that hadn't been won in over 20 years.
And we saw Jerome Boots Ennis do the same exact thing. He put hands and feet on his first opponent. He put hands and feet on his first opponent.
Okay, his first opponent, yes. Okay,
so what are you talking about? He only had one fight.
I thought there was going to be an extent. I thought that was it. But never mind.
He went down to the car wash and beat the first dude he seen up. I don't really count that. But
what was that guy's name? Pedro Garcia.
He did the same thing Usyk did. He did the same thing Usyk did. Nobody hated on Usyk when Usyk did it.
Usyk fought Witherspoon first. He fought Witherspoon first.
Dog, Usyk had, you talking about old Witherspoon? You talking about Witherspoon that was born when I was born?
Chaz Witherspoon.
That's crazy.
Chaz, man.
You talking about that Witherspoon, the one that was born when I was born?
Yeah, him and Chaz is probably about your age. I'll give you that for sure. Chaz ain't a young man.
But wait, so Free, you're basically saying that people are wrong for criticizing Boots Ennis for going for a tune-up, but then you're saying you're trying to criticize Usyk for going for a tune-up.
No. I'm not criticizing him. I'm saying you can't sit here and speak bad about Jerron Ennis and act like Usyk didn't do the same exact thing. And then you want to try to praise Usyk's tune-ups, but when Jerron Boots Ennis doing it is a bad thing.
You're talking to BVO. Nah, I get it. You're talking to BVO. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. You can't crap on one guy for doing it, but praise the other guy for doing the same exact thing.
Hey man, somebody do me a favor, man. We rocking, man. We got people in here showing love, man. Somebody, let's make sure that the super chat still works. Somebody make sure super chat still work, man. We in the house, man. Salute to my brother pulling up. Salute to my brother Big Dre, Big Drop Dre, been working hard in the field for us. Appreciate you. But I'm gonna say this, man. Smash the like button for your boy. Y'all gotta smash the like button, man. You're holding us back on the likes, man. Smash that like button for us. But I'll also say this. I think this is a good fight too, for Usyk. I mean, at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder still is a guy who won the belt, who defended the belt 10 times. Only person who defended that WBC belt or defended the heavyweight belt more is Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali. So I mean, you just got to give the brother credit.
And Klitschko.
Oh yeah, and Klitschko. Yeah, he was champion, I believe, for 12 years. So I mean, we just got to call it. What Deontay Wilder did, it don't get no love because he don't have a pretty style. But that brother really did a lot, man. And a lot of people didn't expect him to do the stuff he did.
I'm gonna be honest, BVO. I think if
Appreciate,
Wilder
hey,
can get Malik
appreciate
Scott
you,
up out
appreciate you
his corner,
subscribing, man. Go ahead.
I think if Wilder get Malik Scott up out his corner, I think he might have a at least a fighting chance. He might have at least a puncher's chance.
He's finished.
Because Malik
It's like
Scott,
I had a
and
big
I've said it before, I think he probably shortened Wilder's career by 2 years.
Nah, well, I'm gonna say you like this. My man, the Olympian gold medalist Mark Breland, and Prize can contest to this. Man, Mark Breland had a good plan for Wilder, and Wilder looked good when he was following the plan. And for whatever reason, he got him out the circle, and he never was the same. Mark Breland know what he doing. And I'll be honest with you, man. I just think the Wilder has suffered ever since. But also, I want to ask you guys this: what do you think is next? Out of what's next for the winner at 140 between Isaac Cruz and Lamont Roach? What's next for that person who wins that fight? Will they get a championship shot at Matias?
Matias.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, because the winner is the interim champion, because right now Pitbull Cruz is the interim champion. So at least I believe that's the belt that Pitbull Cruz is holding. I believe that's the interim belt.
Yeah, that is the interim, but I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's the interim belt.
Yeah, Pitbull Cruz is the interim champion, so it will be Matias if Matias is victorious over his opponent on January 10th. So I believe a lot of people is talking about it's going to be the rematch. These are a battle of the guys to get the rematch. I don't know if that's the case. I think it's more so they're going to be fighting Matias next. Because for some strange reason, none of these guys at 140 wants to unify.
So let me ask you this. My bad, go ahead.
No, I was saying there's only one guy that actually wants to unify at 140, and the rest of these guys doesn't seem like they want to mix it up with them. So I think it's going to be a whole lot of these guys fighting mandatories and voluntary fights before somebody decides to unify a title.
I'm gonna ask you this, Free. This is something I just kind of been wondering about. Has boxing lost the thrill to unify? I feel like we don't ever hear about guys unifying no more. What's going on with that?
No, I don't think they lost the thrill of unifying. I think right now you have a lot of guys that has a title that a lot of people don't believe they should have got title shots, and the better fights are guys. One of the two guys are not holding a title. Like, you look at the T.O. fight. That's a good fight with Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson is not a champion at 140. He's a champion at 135. So that's a if that was a unification at 140, it would be a great fight. It's still a very good fight. It's just Shakur's not a champion at 140. So I think that's what I mean, you look at Jerome Bucenis and Virgil Ortiz. They're not asking for them to fight a title fight. They're asking for them to fight next. Nobody's getting in the ring with Bartram. I ain't seen nobody try to unify with Bartram. Sebastian Fedor, he's about to fight Keith Thurman. I guess it's a bigger money fight for him fighting Keith Thurman. So I think it's just a lot of guys holding the belts that some of these people don't believe they should have the belts. And the better named opponents are guys that don't have a belt.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, man, I guess I just get so tired of people not unifying, because it's like you never really ever hear about great unifications anymore. You just hear, oh, maybe this guy's gonna do this, or maybe this guy will do that. It's like I kind of missed the time of when you was just seeing guys trying to figure out who the best was. I think that's missing in boxing, in my personal opinion. I think that's really missing. I just don't understand why guys don't see the importance of continuing to build their career and going there and being the best. Just being the best. That's all we asking. Go in there and show that you're the best, because I think no matter how you slice it, we won't know until y'all fight. Like, I feel like Gary Antoine feel like he the best at 140, but it don't mean nothing if you don't get a chance to show it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, to go ask for Gutty comment, the last time the IBF at 54 champion fought is when Bartram knocked out Tim Tzu.
Yeah, beat up
That
Tim
was
Zoo.
that was the summer of this year. He was looking to get another fight in before the year's out. So I think he got a fight coming up. I think he got a fight coming up soon.
Yeah, Tim
Can't
Zoo
remember
dude.
when
Yeah.
he told the fight. But yeah, the last time the IBF champion fought at 54 was the summer of this year when he knocked Tim Zoo out, I think like in 2 rounds.
So let me ask you guys this. Now we know Lewis Crocker got a belt, the IBF champion at 147. Why you think Eddie Hearn won't make that fight for him and Devin? And get some more of that Devin Haney money.
Right now, Eddie Hearn, he doesn't like Devin right now. So he's not really trying to put no money in Devin pockets. He's definitely not trying to make Devin a champion.
Yeah, what's wrong with Eddie?
He believes Devin can beat Lewis Crocker. So he's not going to put his champion, newly crowned champion, in the ring with somebody just to lose the belt. Eddie likes to have champions. Devin is not part of his stable anymore. So he's not trying to make that fight.
Like how Dev moved.
Well,
He wants to control every damn body.
But let me ask you something. I seen, and I read the paper a lot, and this young lady had a really good post, and it was talking about how she basically was begging, Rolly Romero to not fight Devin Haney. When you hear people do stuff like that, like literally say, please, 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 like with their hands up, please don't fight Devin Haney. Like, isn't that bad for the sport when fans beg a fighter not to unify with another fighter? Ain't that the craziest thing you ever heard of?
It all depends because they're fans of the fighter, so they probably believe that their fighter can't beat Devin Haney. So they're like, nah, don't fight Devin Haney. I don't want you to lose the belt.
I read this thing called Boxing Showtime, DP. And basically what it do, it kind of gives you like different reporters around the world. I'll put the link in the chat, and it tell you like different people and how they see fights going and what they see in the world of boxing. I like to do that because it gives me a good idea of what's going on. And if you guys notice, that's why you see me covering more of the heavyweights. That's why you see me talking more about, this fighter and that fighter, is because I got more of a broad knowledge from reading these articles about what's going on in boxing. And I was saying, what she said that was pretty cool was she was saying that no matter what happens, even if Devin Haney becomes undisputed at 147, he still won't get credit. I totally disagree with that. You guys think that's true? If Devin becomes undisputed at 147, will he get his credit for that?
He'll get some credit. I don't know if he'll get a lot of credit because the 147-pound division right now is weak. You look at the champions outside of Devin Haney. Who would you consider a great champion at 147 pounds? Nobody. I mean, you got.
I don't remember nobody saying
Mario
that. I don't remember
Mario
nobody saying
Barrios
that.
is probably Mario Barrios is the only one that held onto his belt the longest.
But I don't remember nobody saying that when Bud Crawford was fighting Julius Ndongo. I don't remember none of that. You know what I mean? So I feel like people pick and choose, man. People pick and choose. I get that. What
I'm saying is that was one fight, but he fought other guys to get to Julius Ndongo. That was just one fight.
Who did he beat at 140?
Who? You talking about Bud?
Who did he beat at 140 on that title run?
He fought Victor Postile. He fought Felix Diaz. He fought Hank Lundy. I'm trying to think who else he fought at 40 before he got to.
So that's comparable. So that's comparable to what Devin Haney will fight. I would say the guys that Devin have to fight a little bit better. Mario. No, Barrios.
I'm talking about you talking about one champion that Devin Haney.
I'm talking about the whole division. I'm saying people are trying to say because the division's not the strongest at 47.
But what I'm saying is he will get some credit.
Go ahead.
You let me finish what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you look at all of the champions at 147, nobody at 147 outside of Devin Haney do anybody say is a real good fighter. Nobody. They don't say Rolly Romero is a good fighter. They don't say Mario Barrios is a good fighter. They definitely don't say Lewis Crockett is a good fighter. Most people don't even know who Lewis Crockett is. So that's what I'm talking about. Those guys are not considered good fighters. Mario Barrio held his belt the longest, and that was only because he fought a 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao.
All I'm saying,
back-to-back draws.
all I'm saying is this: is that people like to pick and choose who they want to root for, which is okay. That's more than okay. I'm just saying that don't tell me Devin Haney becoming undisputed doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a fan of the sport, man. I feel like people pick and choose, man. Devin Haney.
What the problem is, y'all listen to the wrong people. Y'all listening to these people and y'all taking their word as the gospel instead of taking it with a grain of salt. A lot of these people only are fans of fighters. They're not a fan of the sport. So when you realize that, then you can say, okay, they don't know what they're talking about, and you move on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you say that, because I really feel like boxing has a real big issue at this point with that, where guys favor fighters over great fights. Like, we got a fire card coming up with Lamont Roach and Laura, and you get to see Jesus Ramos. A lot of people been wanting to see after that. He had a good win after he fought. What's the dude's name? Lubin. But it's gonna be nice to see how he fell out better at 160, because to me, I thought Jesus Ramos was just too big for 54. So we'll see. He had 3 back-to-back knockouts after he lost to Lubin. That man had 3 back-to-back knockouts, and that's what I was saying with Jesus Ramos. Jesus Ramos had 24 fights. 1 fight he lost, which was a controversial loss. 19 of his 24 fights ended in a stoppage. 14 of his 24 fights were guys that had double-digit wins, and they had a couple of opponents. The most losses that they had was 4. Everybody else had under 4 losses. So he's been fighting quality opponents his entire career. Even the guy that he's about to fight, Shane Mosley Jr., only has 4 losses. He hasn't fought anybody under 4 losses since he got to his 11th fight. Once he got to fight number 11, all the way up until present, nobody had more than 4 losses on his resume, and they all had double-digit wins. What's going on? We got my man Coach Bernard in here. What's going on, Coach? How you feeling, man?
Man, what's going on, good brothers? I was listening to y'all on the YouTube while I was in the gym. Man, look, BVO, you know, a lot of times we give, especially the European fighters, I say it like that, Caucasian fighters, we give them a fit for not fighting black fighters, trying to dodge them. So we got to give Usyk at least some credit, even if it's 3 years later than we wanted to see it. We got to give him credit because he at least willing to do it. And my thing is this: anytime I can see the brothers get paid, win, lose, or draw, I'm always happy when they get the opportunity to get paid.
Yeah, I did hear the Turk said he had $8 million for Deontay Wilder. That's good money. Hey, I'm going to get that $8 million, man.
For $8 million, I'm gonna fight Usyk. For $8 million, he gonna knock me out in the first round, and then they gotta give me time to wake back up, get some water, and then you gotta do it again. I want to give people their money's worth.
Hey, I say this because you hear a lot of people, like I was reading some articles and they were saying that Deontay Wilder deserved more. He made $26 million when he fought. When he guaranteed he made $26 million when he fought Fury. And I guess off the Fury fights, I didn't know this, but did y'all know that Deontay Wilder made $65 million those 3 fights? I didn't know Deontay Wilder was making money like that. Did y'all know that?
He been getting bread.
$63 million for 3 fights?
Yeah, but shit, you never can have too much money. Like I said, whether you like Deontay Wilder, dislike Deontay Wilder, we talking about a football player turned boxer to make sure his daughter had the best that she could have with a disability. So I always got to go with him. With that. Yeah. Even if he get knocked out, at least I can say, hey, the brother took the money to the bank and he able to take care of his daughter. And that's the main part of it. You know, just think if his daughter wasn't handicapped, he might never have fought.
Man, I don't know if it's true. The story I read many years ago was that he was on a beer truck looking for something to do other than drive that beer truck. And he went from the beer truck to the gym. And shout out to the great I always forget him. What's my dude, the gold medalist name? I'm having to forget those today. I feel like my grandma. Can't remember now.
You talking about Mark Breland?
Mark Breland, yeah, and Mark Breland seen him, and Mark Breland said he found a style that fit him, and he was able to. And people forget he was able to get that belt and have it for like 7-8 years, man. So I mean, I think it worked out for Deontay Wilder for what he was able to do. I mean,
it worked out great for him. I think he had a daughter before he got the beer truck, so it was still his baby girl. Look, she got medical bills. I think the medical bills was helping him have to get off that beer truck. And if I ain't mistaken, the white dude had him first, and then Mark Breland came in and made him better.
Yeah,
but
JD.
In any case, the man went from a beer truck or a tow truck or any type of truck to getting the type of money where he needed a truck to back it up to the bank. I can't be mad. I love to see brothers get money.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this real quick, Free. When you hear about estimated $63 million in paydays for 3 fights with Fury, man, I would have fought Fury every time. What about you, man? I didn't know he was making that kind of money. Could you hear me, Free? I don't know if we can hear me.
I didn't hear what you said. What you say?
No, I was saying when I seen that Deontay Wilder had made $63 million in paydays with Fury, I would have fought the nigga one more time. What about you, man? I mean, but they went. He fought 3 wars. It wasn't like those was some easy fights. Those were some wars. Neither one of those guys been the same since they got out of the ring. So he paid for those 3 fights. He got paid, but he also paid for them.
Physically.
Let me ask you.
Nobody sees the stars. All they see is the trophy. Tell them again, Free.
Right. One more time. What you say?
I said, tell them again, Free. Nobody sees the scars. All they see is the trophies.
Right.
I mean,
man.
I would say he never looked the same after those fights. I mean, if that what y'all saying, yeah. But was that Fury's fault? I mean, or he was getting punched too hard? Because Fury don't look the same. People don't admit that Fury does not look the same. I don't know what happened to Fury, Tyson Fury's punch distance, but after getting hit by that big black dude, them 3 fights, man, he really is chinny now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You can only take so much before you start chipping away. You know, the only suit of armor that look good is the brand new one. The one that get used a lot in battle, that don't show its wear after a while.
Yeah, that's a good point. So what you think about this, Doug?
You take a.
Go ahead, Doug. Finish your point. My bad.
No, I was gonna say you take a 2-inch hammer and keep hitting a rock. Eventually, that rock is going to break. It might not break on the first time, but it's going to break eventually. So it's the same thing with chipping at a daggone granite chin. Let Canelo keep getting hit in the chin. Eventually, Canelo is going to get knocked out. His chin is granite, but eventually it's going to give away.
Damn, you making some good points tonight, bro. You ain't never seen a sledgehammer break on a rock, but you seen a rock break after so many slaps with a sledgehammer.
Hey, but you know what's funny? And I ask you this, Dub. When you hear about Usyk getting in there with Deontay Wilder, do you look at that as a blatant cherry pick, or do you give Usyk credit for fighting this big black nigga that everybody was scared of at one time?
Well, first
that's crazy.
First things first. Shout out to Coach in the building, man. Shout out to Prize, D Free, my brother Sombrero. Some of the way that you ask these questions, bro. Somebody got some background. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Coach. He be back. Go ahead.
But the way you ask the questions, my God. I mean, we got to be in the 19th century. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? I was actually having fighting Deontay Wilder.
Listen. When it come down to it, man, they both lost a lot in those fights. I think Free said it best. Man, when you go through wars like that, bro, a lot is left on the battlefield. A lot is. I don't think Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury wasn't ever really just a big puncher like that. But at the same time, for him to be able to connect on Deontay Wilder chin, for him to lean on Deontay the way that he did, man, it takes something from you. Invite at the same time when Wilder landed some of them big shots. You know what I'm saying? It takes something from you. So I think Free put it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, this big black nigga, all that kind of talk. That you sound like, bro, you sound like you might as well be a black slave out here, man. That's what it sounds like.
He called him a big black nigga. You wrong.
That's what you said.
Shout out the right side, man. What you think?
This ridiculous. Ain't that what you? Hold on, y'all. Am I wrong? Did BVO not use that terminology?
I mean, I didn't say it like you just said. He made it sound crazy, bro.
That's what you sounded like.
Man, y'all know BVO was a straw boss on the plantation. Come on, man.
You sick. That brother said the straw boss. Hey, well, let me ask y'all this, man. Y'all brothers are sick, man. But let me ask y'all this real quick. So we've been hearing a lot about Lamont Roach and, of course, Esau Cruz fighting. But what you guys think about Caballero getting back in the ring? I believe he fights this Ja Obertai is fighting the same day. You guys excited to see Ja Obertai back?
Who is he fighting?
Nobody.
Not really. I mean, Ja Obertai, he didn't, as much credit as I give him, he been known to fight some guys that I ain't really heard of. So I think that he had a higher level than that. I think he at the world level now. So it should always be a top competition. But like you said, you don't know who the brother fighting, so don't get me the line.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Now, when y'all hear David Benavidez saying he gonna fight Zordo, do you think that'll be a better fight for him? Would you give him more respect fighting Zordo, or would you give him more respect if he fought Ja Obertai? Because Ja Obertai need a big black Mexican like David Benavidez to build his name with. What you guys think?
What do you mean, big black Mexican?
You know what I mean? David Benavidez.
That's just crazy.
BBO, you the only big black Mexican we know.
Wow.
Hold on. I go for all the brothers. Y'all talking about I'm Mexican. I don't get it. I'll go for all the brothers, man.
Man, you go for them to lose, man. You go for the brothers to lose. I don't want to get that. You go for Jalil to lose if you fight Primo or your man Fernando or you. Come on, man. Cut it out.
Hold on. Jalil hurt Fernando, man. Stop it. Jalil hurt Fernando.
BVO will climb in there, turn the power off, and hit a black man in the head with a chair and leave him stretched out like WWE.
Now I'm gonna get in the ring, hit the brother in the back of the head. But no, you can't say that. You can't say that because I picked what was the dude? What black dude I picked last? I picked the Dula Mason. You can't say that. I picked the Dula Mason.
Did you say which black dude I picked last? That's like saying I got two white friends.
This is
Oh,
crazy.
you is horrible, man. Don't pick us no more. Don't pick us no more. Pick the other man, not the brother.
Hey, they up here talking about I don't pick the blacks, man. That ain't true. I pick the big blacks all the time.
No, the big black. Hold on, Free. He said the big blacks. He said the big blacks.
The only reason why you picked the Dula Mason was because you didn't know Sam Notes and the Dula Mason is from Cleveland. That's the only reason why you picked the Dula Mason.
If it was a Mexican, he would have picked him. The only reason he didn't pick Sam Notes because Sam Notes is not Mexican. If his name would have been Sam Sanchez, then he would have picked him. He would have gave a damn about a Dula Mason.
Hold on. Y'all wrong for saying that because
Hey, man, 4 cheese, man. 4 cheese.
Hey, I had Earl Spence beating Bud Crawford. While y'all going crazy, I always pick the niggas. I don't know what y'all talking about.
They both black.
That's two black men. Cut it out, man.
just saying, y'all like I don't pick the blacks. That ain't right, man.
Bro, you picked Ryan Garcia to beat Tank Davis, bro.
Oh, I can't be wrong, Dub. You been wrong. Hold on.
It ain't about being wrong. It ain't about being wrong.
I'll pick Devin Haney and you pick Junior. I don't bring that up all the time.
Those two black people.
But I picked the black dude. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
They both black.
Of course, you had no choice. You had no choice.
But no, what I'm saying, y'all trying to play it like I just want you to pick Mexicans or Spanish fighters. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Okay, Hold on. Jamel Charlo is your favorite fighter. Who did you pick, Canelo or Jamel Charlo?
I picked Jamel, and then I came to my sisters and said Canelo.
He admitted that he came to his senses. He know better than to pick the brothers.
Hold on, Dub. You got Bernard acting like I don't pick black people now. Y'all cold, man. Y'all cold.
No, bro. I ain't got nobody thinking nothing. We didn't listen to you long enough to understand your track record, brother.
Only time you pick black people is when you want soul food.
Hold on. I gotta think of another black guy to pick. Cause y'all acting like I guess maybe I don't pick
black guy pick.
Who you got? Jerron Booth Sanders or Virgil Ortiz? Who you got?
I got Virgil. That's easy. That's easy.
Tell us why you got Virgil.
For one, because I think the inside fighting, and I think Jerron has never really been in there with a monster like like Ortiz, the guy who can really bang in there with him, and on top of that, who got a chin. The thing about Jerron is he kind of get in there with guys who don't go away.
Dog, yeah, he get dropped twice against Borchak.
I mean, he got dropped 3 times, but I mean, come on, people get dropped all the time. That don't mean he don't got a chin because he got dropped. I mean, y'all tripping, man.
We literally had this. Wait.
You must ain't watched Thomas Delorme against Boots. He cracked Boots on the chin. The counter shot knocked him out.
Coach, you gotta go on mute for a quick second. Hold on. We literally had a conversation over here when you was talking about David Benavidez being chinny because he got dropped. That we literally had this conversation.
Oh, yeah, he get on his pockets, but I like him.
But now all of a sudden. Go ahead. This is ridiculous.
Not only that, but he also said that Abdullah Mason don't have a chin because he got sat down twice. But all of a sudden, Ortiz got a chin?
I mean, I don't know. Y'all trying to poke holes in the kids.
Bro, you can't have it both ways. You got holes in it like a Dalmatian got spots.
You can't have it both ways, bro.
Now you can tell these dudes. I always pick the niggas, man. They talk about, oh, you don't pick no niggas when you pick people. Don't I pick niggas all the time?
I don't know about all the time, but you pick brothers. But
yeah, I can't. It's been a minute since I picked Abdullah Mason. I picked. Dang, that kind of got me stumped, man.
Pretty much. Right.
Exactly.
You he sound like a good old owner. I pick black guys.
Hey,
good old boy.
What you say? Hey, a black slave out here, huh?
That's
crazy.
Wow.
What are we talking about? This is crazy.
Slavery ain't funny, man. Y'all sick. That ain't funny.
That's what you talking like. That's how you talking.
Fight, and you got to think that hard. How many black guys you pick, or when was the last time you picked a black guy? That's crazy.
Hold on. But Free, he said, man, let me see. The last time I picked a black. Wait a minute. Who even talks that way? Nobody don't even talk.
When you start the answer off like that, man, when was the last time I picked a big black dude? That's crazy.
The old Cincinnati born black man from Alabama.
Hold on. Y'all going crazy, man.
When was the last time I picked a big black dude? When was the last time I picked a black dude?
I usually pick the big black niggas all the time. Like I got David Benavidez beat Zordo. People don't agree with that.
He ain't become a fan of the deliver on the second black Mexican.
No, you picked David Benavidez against who?
He about to fight Zordo. I got David Benavidez.
You picked David Benavidez against Zordo.
So you
what is David Benavidez?
The big black Mexican dude.
Ain't David Benavidez is called the Mexican Monster?
No, but he hang out with the niggas, man. He's like a black dude.
But ain't he's called the Mexican Monster? Doesn't he have Mexican blood in his veins?
Yeah, but he got a haircut like John B and all that.
Caleb.
So
is Caleb Plant black?
Is
Caleb Plant black?
Mexican as well?
I don't like Jordo. Well? I don't like Caleb Plant. I don't
like Caleb Plant.
Because he smacked the black dude in the mouth for no reason. That was whack.
You smacked the black dude in the mouth for no reason.
But Caleb Plant, hold on. Caleb Plant hang around more black dudes than David Benavidez. Caleb Plant wife is black. Matter of fact,
he's a culture vulture. That's different. He's a culture vulture. But we're gonna move on. Let's get back to boxing because I don't know how we got on this conversation.
She's been with her since high school.
So far out of order, man. Look, bro, you so far out of order.
Been with her since high school.
Say it again.
I said you so far out of order, it don't even make sense no more, bro.
Okay.
That's all I can say to that, man. But I'll say this. Let me ask you guys this.
Hold on, BVO, give me the 4 cheese, man. The 4.
I'm ready for that 4 cheese Whopper.
But let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask you this. So I know a lot of people been talking about Tank Davis. I mean, not Tank Davis, but they were talking about Devin Haney versus Rolly Romero. Do you guys think that's a good fight?
At 47, I think it's an excellent fight. I think it might be one of the best fights you can make out there. You know what? Me and Devin and Bill have our back and forth. But let me say something that I really thought about the other day. Devin is the only fighter out of the young crop of fighters who's trying to create a 4 king situation in every weight class he go. The rest of them, we can't consider that no 4 kings. You gotta actually fight each other to be on the 4 kings. You can't just talk about fighting each other. They the 4 kings when it come to using your thumbs on Twitter and Instagram, but they ain't the 4 kings when it comes to actually putting the gloves on each other. Devin, the only one, seemed like he want to make it happen for real, so I can't keep riding this boy.
Hey, let me ask you this though. Hold on. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Coach said it perfect. He said it perfectly. Devin is the only one seeking these fights. It seemed like we're gonna get T.O. versus Shakur, so that situation happening. But man, Devin, this man ain't ducking no wreck, bro. He not ducking no wreck, and you have to give this young man credit for it. You have to, whether you like him or not.
100%, Coach. 100%.
Oh, let me ask you this, man, because I don't know if you guys seen, but Xander Zayas is about to fight a boss in Puerto Rico. Did you guys hear about Xander making it clear? A lot of people been talking crazy about him, and he's out to prove people wrong. What do you guys think about him saying that?
What you say?
That he said a lot of people been talking crazy about him. He gonna prove a lot of people wrong.
I can't get on Xander Zayas behind right now. Number one, because Jaleel blocks me from talking shit about anybody when he got a fight coming up or they got a fight coming up. And number two, Xander's fighting a quality fight. I can't say nothing. He fighting another champion. He's unified. So him unifying, I gotta give tip all hats to him.
Yeah, I'll say this. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but I did hear from a great source that the stuff that my brother Jaleel was saying, that Xander gonna make him pay for the stuff he said. So that should be a good fight. I hope y'all get the fight, but I definitely heard that y'all gonna pay for the stuff y'all said.
Yeah, we heard that too. We're gonna pay at the register at the bodega. Whatever he get and put on the register, and whatever Jaleel get, Jaleel got to pay for it at the bodega. That's the only payment he's talking about.
Hey, Coach, I just want to chop cheese, bro. Slide a brother in with a chopped cheese.
Yeah, you might as well put yours on the counter too. Like I said, the boy fighting a boss. If you look at the state of that division right now, Jaleel get on me and I argue with him. But when it come to making the fight happen, wanting the fight, securing the fight, all these dudes at 154 supposed to be the bigger dog, the A side, shorty new to the championship round. Why in the hell did he make a goddamn unification fight and the rest of y'all ain't making no fights? Y'all just talking about what you potentially may do. I got to give him his credit.
I want to speak to that
I
point
mean,
real quick. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's what I was saying. Go ahead.
About, man, Xander, and I agree 100% with Coach, man. Ain't nobody else unifying in the division, but now he going to unify. Even if it is a boss, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think, no disrespect to a boss, no disrespect whatsoever. I don't think that he's a world championship level fighter. But at the same time, hey, he got that belt right now. And so a unification in this situation, and you can do it at home, man, I give all the credit in the world to Xander. You know what I'm saying? Now, I probably would prefer other fights as far as the eye test go, but damn the eye test, if you got a chance to unify and you go take advantage of that and you can unify at home, you got to take that opportunity. So shout out to Xander, man. Shout out to Xander.
I can't say there was no other fight better that was available that I wanted to see, and I take my son out the equation because he's not a world champion. This kid unified. So once again, the second best fight I would have wanted to see was Jalil and Xander, but the immediate best fight, unifications trump everything. I don't want to hear about he could afford this guy because this guy was better. Unifications trump anything because the ultimate goal every fighter has is to have all of the belts. And Shorty taking a step towards he's closer to being undisputed at 154 than anybody if he win this fight.
Facts. And I hope that he wins this fight because then I think we would get a chance to see him against the Tower Inferno. That's what I would think would happen. Who knows what happened with MVP Thurman?
No, sir, you will not see that fight. I can guarantee you will not see that fight.
They just gonna be back in the ring.
Man, look, Bob is one of the best at not just making you a champion, but holding on to those championships. That boy won't that it's too many other variables that's at play to see that fight happen. Too many other variables. We see right now, Eddie ain't paying no big money for the fight because Eddie should have been able to buy that fight for Boots before Tom Rank was able to buy it for Xander. So we see
let me ask you this. Do you think that the division becomes undisputed in the next 2 years?
I think that there will be an undisputed 154, but I don't think it's going to be Fundora. I don't think it's going to be Jerron Ennis. I don't think it's going to be Virgil Ortiz. I do think all of them, or Madrimov, I think all of them will be at 160. I think that the undisputed, if Shawty win, who has the first dog in the race, I think Xander will have the first dog in the race if he wins this fight on becoming undisputed. I think he will have the first dog in the race because Top Rank is showing that if the situation is to his benefit or to their benefit, that they will put up the money immediately. They won't go to this bidding war. They'll just say, what is the number? And we'll get the fight. Whereas it's seeming like Eddie want to get it for the best price. And sometimes the best price, if you snooze, you lose. There's no way you could tell me that. And then on top of that, it seems like the Turk in that team, it seems like that team definitely wants to see Virgil versus Boots, even if it's for the unified interim titles 20, even for that. So, I think there's too many other fights that will take precedence before the Wolves start looking at Xander. They're going to look at the big checks. Like I said, you've never seen a guy choose a belt over a big check, but you have seen a guy choose a big check over a belt.
So let me ask you guys this. We got Pacheco coming up December 13th. You think Pacheco is a real solid contender at 68? I mean, I done seen him beat a few guys dead, but I don't know how good he really is. What do you guys think about Pacheco?
Diego Pacheco, a very good power puncher, very good ring IQ, young. I think he understands boxing well. I think that he is going to be one of them guys at 68. I definitely think he'll be one of them guys. I still need to see him fix it. The man defense is here and there, respectfully. It is what it is. So I think you need to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, it don't take a lot for you to get clipped with a shot. But at the same time, the way he moving, I believe he fought in his last fight. I believe he fought Trevor McCumbee. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was who he fought.
And he shined. He shined on McCumbee. I think now he kind of at that point where he need a Caleb Plant. He need a Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? You need one of them guys one of them slick fighters. You know what I'm saying? I know you say you don't rock with Caleb Plant. I'm always rock with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, one of them guys for me. I think that nigga can box his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He got stamina issues. He ain't carrying power late in the rounds. But at the end of the day, that man, he can fight. And so I think he's going to end up being a gatekeeper at some point in time. And this is probably around the time that it's going to get started. I would love to see Diego Pacheco and Caleb Plant in the ring with each other.
I think timing makes monsters. I think timing makes monsters. And if they continue to move Shawty the way he been moved, let the current monsters float on by, then yes, I think he will be a monster. Timing makes monsters. If you try to jump the line, I think I've been saying it for years. When you try to jump the line, you got to remember that it was a lot of monsters waiting in line. And they may require you to face a monster that's not even a monster you should have been facing of your generation. So I think timing makes monsters. You know, we done had a lot of great fighters that never got to get to their great point because they jumped them to the front of the line. Like I hear BVO say, man, he just got his championship. He young, but y'all let him get a chance to mature. You don't get no more chances to mature once you sit on the king's throne. You got to defend the kingdom. They should have thought about that beforehand. So I think when you think about the way they move him, I think he's going to be a monster if he lets the monsters of now go by. Because if he beat Caleb Plant, and like I said, Jaime Munguia and some of the other guys that are available, then the only thing left is to face Benavidez. And I don't think nobody wants to face Benavidez. He really is the Mexican monster.
He that guy, right? Hey, Coach.
Be long gone though. That's the one thing I will say. Because 68 to me is going to be like wide open because Bud is 105 years old. Canelo's
That's
old.
crazy.
I mean, I just think, I honestly tell you the truth, I really was expecting Bud to drop all his belts and retire. I don't know if y'all thought that same thing, but I did.
Man, don't nobody retire when they open the cash register. Is you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Don't nobody fight for 10, 20, 30 million dollars, and then the cash register is open and they decide to shut the cash register. This when he's supposed to cash in. He had a Hall of Fame career. Unless he's trying to catch the Mayweather thing that was created by Floyd, then you fight till the cash register closed. Especially when the cash register holding 50+ million every time you throw your hands up.
I guess at 38, I would think that would be dangerous. Maybe I'm tripping.
Walking across the street at night when the cars ain't got no headlights on is dangerous, but people still cross the street.
And Terrence ain't took a lot of punishment either, BVO.
No, he really ain't took a ton of punishment.
Still got some tread on tires.
Bud ain't took no punishment.
Right.
I think Bud is the only fighter that I know of that has never been behind on the scorecards, and I want to say he hasn't had a fight that went to a split decision yet. I don't think he's had a fight that went to a split decision. So
I don't. Real quick, I don't remember him going to a split decision. And I will agree. I think that Bud became a knockout artist later in his career. You know what I'm saying? He was a boxing savant early in his career, and then he became a knockout artist. Kind of opposite of what Floyd did, respectfully.
Bud finally grew into his body. I think what he's doing now is proving to us how great he was by shrinking himself down to them small weights. And when he finally went to a comfortable weight, he looked damn good. He looked better at 68 against Canelo than some of the guys that Canelo fought who were natural, so to call 168s.
How if you compare Bud versus EJ versus Bud versus Canelo, right? How you look at those fights? What did you see different from Bud?
I think Bud brought not just athleticism, but he brought IQ. A lot of times those other guys was just bringing athleticism, but they didn't bring an IQ. He brought IQ with him. I think he went and watched the best and the worst fights of Canelo and said, you actually have to be inside of the eye of the storm. You can't run from the storm because the hurricane or the tornado snatches houses up on the outside. But it's a house in the middle that's always calm. And I think he realized that. And I'm also going to say timing. Canelo is like an old young man just because he had like 70 fights.
Isn't 35 old for boxing?
Not if you ain't took no punishment.
100%. Not if you ain't took no beatings.
I mean, Canelo 35. I mean, he looked 40.
Canelo been in wars.
Yeah. I think the one thing in Puerto Rican Free said is true, man. You got to watch the wars, man.
Man, if Canelo wanted to stay in a situation where the only fight he lost was against Floyd Mayweather, he could have easily stayed at 160 his whole career. He didn't have to go up to 68 or go up to light heavyweight. So we got to always respect that man for chasing the best fights that were available. And, hey, that run comes to an end. It ain't too many Roy Joneses running around this earth.
Yeah, because even Roy got beat dead, too. I always thought, and maybe I was naive.
You know what? Look, you didn't do that. When I say there ain't too many Roy Jones on this earth that can go from middleweight to heavyweight, you talking about first thing you always say is somebody got beat to death when they one of us. Stop it, man. Stop it.
That ain't true. You cold, man. You cold. What Margaret said, you cold blooded, man. You cold blooded dude, man. But I'll say this: no matter how it go, I think boxing is in a great space, man. I don't know. I haven't been so excited about boxing in a very long time. We talking about Tiafimo and Shakur's done. We talking about we about to get Lara versus Jenna Beck. We about to get Lamont Roach versus Esau Cruz. Jesus Ramos versus Shane Mosley Jr. It's a lot of good fights. But one thing I wanted to ask you guys, there's been a lot of rumors about David Benavidez. Do you think David Benavidez is getting blackballed, in you guys' opinion? Is that why he's going to cruiserweight?
Shit, them checks don't say he getting blackballed. He getting greenballed. Last time I checked, he getting a lot of money.
Nah,
he ain't getting blackballed.
No, he ain't getting blackballed. He going to cruiserweight because the guy that he want to fight is not available right now. Neither one of the guys that he want to fight is available. So he's going to cruiserweight to get the other guy that he got on his list, and then he'll come back down and fight those guys.
Man, when Bill Beasley knock on your door, niggas turn the living room lights off and tell everybody stay still before you look in the window.
Man, look.
Hey, Coach, we having some crazy sayings, bro.
When we talking about David Benavidez, I'll put it this way. We done watched Canelo not want to fight this man. We done seen that happen.
Blatantly ducked.
We watched. Hold on, bro. Hold on. We watched when he got into the division with the Beterbievs and the Bivals. They still trying to, even though they hurt, both of them end up hurt. They trying to make fights with each other. We just watched Beterbiev. This nigga was about to fight Damon Nicholson instead of fighting David Benavidez. This is a fact.
Yeah.
They don't want to fight this man. And I understand why. When you that size, you got good hand speed, great boxing ability, the ability to take a shot. You know what I'm saying? We done seen your clip, but man, they don't want to fight this man. It is what it is. And you can name the best of them. You name them, BVO, and I'll tell you exactly why they don't want to fight David Benavidez at this current moment in time. If Zerto take the fight, I'm going to be surprised. I'm telling you the truth.
Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and the Mexican Monster.
But I don't understand how he ain't fought. See, y'all give David Benavidez credit. He ain't fought no black fighters yet. We gotta see him fight somebody.
What? You ain't been watching them fight then.
Didn't he fight
I'm talking about real.
Didn't he fight Boo Boo?
Boo Boo was half dead.
What up, Dillis?
Cut it out. Didn't he fight Boo Boo?
Boo Boo
And
was half dead.
Boo Boo was not no half dead. Boo Boo hadn't even been beat up.
No, he
Boo Boo.
fought Anthony Guerrero. What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
I'm just saying he had no tough fight.
Cause he makes them easy.
I'm telling you, I wish Miller would have heard him, man. Because I'll be giving him some. Hold on.
He just fought Anthony Yard.
Hold on. Real quick. All right, never mind. Coach, he back in order. Coach, respectfully, when everybody talking, you know, your shit be a tad bit out of order. You know, we got hey BVO, we gotta sit some beats around that motherfucker or something.
Gotta see. I got some. I'm gonna send him some. So I'm gonna send him some. But I'm gonna say this.
Man, y'all the worst people in the world as a collective.
You said what?
Y'all talking about my sound. Y'all the worst people in the world as a collective.
Hey, you said I'm on the black man.
Hey, hold on, coach. If you was in order, I wouldn't have said a goddamn thing. But you your mic so far out of order. I gotta say
This is a sick Negro.
That was crazy.
Hey, I know a lot of y'all don't know who that is, but salute to him, man. Because one thing I will say is this, man. Shout out to everybody showing love. Please smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. But I will say this. Just know that Tio was going to do this to Shakur Sanchez.
I really bury motherfuckers.
And y'all know Little Bill know what he's talking about. So that's all I can say, man. But I'm excited, man. Boxing for the win. And shout out to everybody in the doghouse showing love, because this is one of the places in boxing you can come. We ain't got no chatty patties. We ain't gonna never beef with nobody. We ain't gonna never say nobody's name. None of that. We just here to talk some boxing, have some fun, and get out of here. But I'm gonna ask you guys this before we go. What is your pound for pound list? Give me your top 3 right now before we go. I don't know if they can hear me. Hold on one second.
Top 3 right now?
Your top 3 pound for pound right now.
I put Bud as number 1. I put David Benavidez as number 2. And number 3, Jesse Van Rodriguez.
I got Bud, Usyk, and Bud 1, Usyk. Oh, that third one's tough. You said Jesse Bam. Who you say free? Jesse Bam. Who you
Jesse
say?
Bam. I said Bud, David Benavidez, and Jesse Van Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, you can go with David at 3. That's cool. I don't know. I probably would go with BVO, but he been ducking lately, so I don't know. That third one's tough. But I got Bud and Usyk.
Go ahead, Coach.
I got Bud Crawford, Pam Rodriguez, and Devin Haney.
I'm cool.
Hey man,
I
real
ain't
quick,
mad at that.
I gotta ask BVO, are heavyweights off the table or are they on the table?
I don't put heavyweights on, but if you want to, you can.
I usually don't, but Usyk, the way he did it, you know what I mean? That's the only. I don't like. If I could take him off, then I probably would put Devin. If we're gonna say no heavyweights.
Well, hey, like I'm just going off of what BVO said. BVO said I usually don't, so I won't. I ain't got no problem with it. I definitely got to go Bud. I got to go Bam. I got to go Devin. I think as far as pound for pound at this current moment in time, I don't think nobody doing nothing that these guys are doing.
I would have to go. Unfortunately, I would have to go with Bud Crawford after getting that.
Why is that unfortunate?
That's crazy.
Why is that unfortunate?
Hold on, man. You trying to? What you trying to
Nah,
gaslight me or something, man? You gaslight me, bro.
I can say what. Do you want me to say what I really want to say?
Chill, man. We trying to do a family show, man. You a wild boy.
All right.
But I'll say this: I would have to go with Bud. You know, he got that decision over Canelo. You know, number two, people probably wouldn't agree with this, but I definitely would have to say, in a way. And number three for me would definitely be Bam Rodriguez. I mean, so, and I hope with my top three that y'all can stop this and end this. And I want people to chat to do this. Put a one in the chat if y'all think BVO always go with Spanish fighters, because I think that's just like like that's not true. That's not true. I can't think of the word, but that's not true. I think it's crazy people say that. Because I always go with the blacks. If I can go with a brother, I'm always gonna pick a brother, and that goes by showing by me picking Terrence Crawford as the best fighter in the world. I think he's the best black fighter in the world. I don't think it has been nobody that can beat him. I think he might end his career, you know, undefeated, which is kind of cool if you think about it. It's not like an Andre Ward who cherry picked. Stop.
Hold on. No, man. I'm not sitting.
Stevenson.
No,
nigga.
I'm not sitting here and allowing you to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I love black folks, and then attack black folks. I'm not for that.
I'm not attacking black folks. I'm attacking fighters, man. I'm talking about the fighter. The fighter.
Wow,
hey. I want everybody before BV. I want you to finish. But you got to let everybody respond to what you just said, because I want to ask the people.
I don't want to respond to it.
Nah, you do. You need to, because you see it. You see it exactly how I see this shit.
Hold on, Coach. You see how they try to gang up on me, man?
Fuck ganging up on you. I ain't got to gang up on you.
Hey, man, you gotta chill on the cousin, man.
Not bad.
Hey, yeah, you see how they ganging up on me, Coach, because I'm giving them the truth, man. I just try to give you the truth, man. What my man said in my favorite 70s movie, I got to give you my side of it. Got to tell you my life. But I don't know. I just, that's kind of how I see it. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but that's kind of how I see it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Can you hear us, Coach?
I hear you.
you and Doug, man, y'all been getting on me today, man.
You been crazy today.
Hold on. Shout out to my man Big Dre. He said one that I always pick the Spanish fighters. I try to pick who I think will win. I just try to pick who I think will win. But I don't know. I don't got nothing else on that. Like I said, I hate to put Bud number one, but nobody beat him. And for me, I feel like Moss in a way done some great things. And Bam Rodriguez has done some great things. And if I had to give an honorable mention, it would have to be David Benavidez, because you know what? All jokes aside, David Benavidez to me is a quintessential fighter. He's gotten better. His ring IQ was improved. Everything you could want in a young fighter, I feel like David Benavidez has, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to Jose Sr., because they have done a hell of a job at working at the craft of boxing, because David Benavidez is not the same guy he was last year. What would you guys say before we get out of here? Final words on that.
He definitely got better. But I always thought he was a good anyway.
Some Burrow promotions. Y'all brothers is crazy.
No,
That's crazy.
I would definitely say he got better. His defense got better. His footwork got better. And his hand movement got better. David Benavidez used to just come straight forward and would square up. But now he gotten a lot better than what he used to be when we saw him fighting before the Anthony Durrell fight and a couple of other fights. He's gotten a lot better since those days. So, yeah, I would definitely say he's grown into a true Mexican monster. And I can't see nobody right now beating him. Maybe if this was a couple of years ago, I would have said Arthur probably will beat him, but Arthur is a little too old now. I don't think he's got enough in the tank to keep up with David Benavidez.
I agree 100% with Free. And the interesting thing is that now, you know, if you look at Zerto, some of his best wins, they came from finding niggas that's going to come right in front of him. David Benavidez, he's been able to do something that's a tad bit different, even with a pressure style. He understand he ain't got the best footwork. We gonna call a spade. But the brother understands when and how to change angles. He also understands how to put combinations together and how it all works against his opponent. I think that David Benavidez is way too much for Zerto Ramirez. I think Zerto, and I'm a fan of Zerto. I think his style is too basic for Benavidez. If he gonna have to drop some shit, bro. He gonna have to drop some shit and hurt his ass. That's what he gonna have to do. And I don't know if David Benavidez is gonna be there for them shots. But man, shout out to everybody, man. Much love, and we'll do.
You going live tonight, Doug?
Hell no, I ain't going live tonight.
Hey, we'll be back tomorrow. Man.
I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live Wednesday, Thursday. But I'm chilling tonight. I did a show and my internet started messing up earlier, so I'm just lucky to be here.
Yeah, they got some. I heard they had a little storm going on out there, man. We supposed to have a storm up here. So everybody, man, if you're on the East Coast, stay safe. If you're on the West Coast, stay safe, man. And one thing I always love about boxing, this is the greatest sport in the world, man. Hey, and at the end of the day, man, don't make me have to do this.
Strike red lightning! Give power to my nigger sword!
That's crazy.